joining us this day as we celebrate Nigeria at 56 on the Dream Big Talk, a special edition to celebrate Nigeria at 56. Wow, 56 is quite a number, and we'll use this medium to wish every Nigerian and Nigeria a happy celebration of independence. Thank you once again. Every country, a time that tells what the future will be for the nation, a time that changes the game for good for them or for bad. South Africa, some years ago, gained their independence, and they had the defining moment of how they want their economy to run. Today, they've been able to advance to a large extent. One city around the world is the Dubai city. I had the privilege of seeing pictures of what Dubai looked like many years ago, and it was a practical desert place with scanty buildings, scanty places. It was shocking to see that this is the place that people have transformed to where it is today. Some people saw something, decided that this is something that will be worth doing, and it was a redefining moment for the United Arab Emirates to redefine itself, to decide to be something in the eyes of the world. And today, everyone wants to visit Dubai City. Everyone is talking about the great achievements there. But may I shock you? The Sheikh said something some time ago in a publication. He said what we are seeing now is practically not comparable to the actual plans they have for the city of Dubai. So I ask myself, Nigeria, what is our vision? Where are we heading to? It is time for a sober reflection. There may be recession as people say, but I see that we are in a time to define ourselves. Not every seed that goes into the ground has a privilege of going back into the ground again. If it fails to yield itself, it dies and perishes there. We have a second chance, Nigeria, to redefine our nation, to redefine our cause, to determine what we want the world to know us for in a matter of time, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, in the next 50 years. What do we want the world to see Nigeria as? It is quite a shame that all they have seen us to be is an oil producing country, a country blessed with oil, whereas we are so endowed with numerous mineral resources that can transform our nation. Nigeria can take care of itself with all that we have. We can take care of ourselves with all we are blessed with. 56 years of our independence. I am not 56 years old at present, but I ask myself, we say we are Nigerians. What do Nigeria stand for? What is our vision as a nation? Every day we keep trying different means. We keep running on experimentation, and yet we are unable to get it right. Since the advent of democracy, how far have we gone? Our politics, our government is filled with people who have selfish motive, selfish desire that needs to corrupt actions and practices. I see the way they earn money in the country today. I see how much we have to pay our senators, how much we have to pay House of Reps member, how much we have to pay governor, and my heart quakes. People pay tax to be able to run this nation, and a few people, we vote with our thumbs, sit out there and apportion to themselves large sums. It is time to make the people we vote for know that we voted them to work, know that we voted them to lead us to the promised land. There is a better place. Nigeria, who are we? I ask. Who will they say we are? What are our accomplishments in the last 56 years? How far have we gone? What are the structures we've put in place that people of today can look at and say, these people, they have a vision, they have a future, we want to partner in this future? Tell me today, there is need to change the paradigm. There is need to change the way we think. There is need to change the way we are getting things done. And I believe this is the very right time. This is the moment to redefine our nation. I love this country, Nigeria. I am proud to be a Nigerian. I am proud to come from this nation that is blessed with so many people. I am proud to be part of a nation that will show the way to the world. I am proud to be part of a nation that is blessed with everything it needs. I am proud of a nation that has a privilege to have a second chance to rediscover itself. We are Nigerians. This is Nigeria. It is our country. I challenge you as a Nigerian. What are you doing in your own little way to advance our country, to help this nation stand, to help us become who we ought to become? Wow, we are so blessed.
You can be the best. Rise above your limitations today and achieve your dreams. Transform your world as you flow with the Dream Talk by Segun W. Bello every Tuesday on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Powered by Sedap Tender Arts, empowering generation now and next.
If I told you how I came this far and all the things that I've been through, need I tell you that I've been to hell? I've seen it all and done it all. Growing up as a child.